They've got to make this nice and quick.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. And it's Rooney. Lahm plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lahm gets into some space. Pedri. Oh, what a ball! Pedri purring through the gears. Nedved. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Rooney. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's heaved it away. Lahm. Threads one in. There's the delivery. Pirlo. Nedved.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Rooney. Hullet. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Maldini cuts out the pass. Dida punts it upfield. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
England really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Climbs up big! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. That has not gone well. Messi. Seedorf. Pedri. Now Seedorf. Tries to play it through. And it's Lahm. Now it's Hullet. Nedved kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Hullet. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's neat. And this is Hullet. That's an excellent interception. Rooney looking to add to his goal. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he was alert to it. Lahm.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he's forced to go back. Plays the return pass. England finding their passes. Messi applies the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba is onto it in a flash. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet. Cross in, looks like a good one. Buffon claims it without any fuss. England have reclaimed it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm. Nesta. And it's Pedri. Hullet. It's Seedorf. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for England. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Messi. Number 4,
Beckham.
Pirlo.
Aimed beyond the
Number
defence.
20,
That's a shade
Nedved.
optimistic.
Number 23,
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different
Coming on the
outcome
field.
there.
Well, I think the
Number
opposition
17,
saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the
Number
best
10,
decision.
Beckham. Number 2,
Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Number 18,
That's a decent clearance.
Number
And the
5,
assistant referee has his flag raised for
Substitution in
offside.
progress.
That is ended up in no man's land. England are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Van Basten. Lahm. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Beckham. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries from a long way out. It's their first effort on goal.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's really well manoeuvred. He's looking wide. And that little... He's having a hit!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He gets big! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And Rooney! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No outsmarting him this time. Rooney. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved going full tilt down the left. Well, now here's a good battle. Has a shot! Oh, just over.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Ambitious ball here.
England are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Seedorf. Tries to... Great chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Half an hour played now. Rummenigge. Well read, nice interception. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Rooney. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedri. pull it. And this is Rooney. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Strong running down that left flank. Seedorf.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Stood up well to him there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had it taken off him. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Goes for goal! Seedorf. And it's Pedri. In with the challenge. Oh, he's been caught napping!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's gone for a throw-in. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Pirlo. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Rooney. Pedri wins the duel this time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri was in no mood for any of that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And he's decided to go for it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. Wriggles his way through. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. Rooney. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Rooney. Rooney driving forwards. Goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution for England.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 21.
Maldini with the clearance. Played out to the right. Now it's Beckham. Cross needs to be good.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Coming on the field, number 17, Jan Koller. Number 10, Beckham.
Nicely
Number
weighted
2,
ball. It's Cristiano
Number
Ronaldo!
19, Cristiano
And that
Ronaldo.
could have brought them level.
11, Son Heung-min. Substitutions taking place.
And he's had it nicked away. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Pedri.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gattuso. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gattuso. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Pull it. And it's Hullet. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with every...
Now, shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And it's Rooney. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Pull it. Pedri. Under an awful lot of pressure. It's a pretty loose pass.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nedved. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, sweet feet. And across it goes. And he's chosen to go back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very...
Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
England with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Out to the left it goes. And it's Bergomi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Driving on and making good progress. Rummenigge! Decent hit and on target. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is ended up in no man's land. Nesta. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Drogba, good take, and a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ferdinand is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Rooney. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Drogba. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Messi. Nice control. Pirlo.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And this is Rooney. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the counter is on. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So off we go once more. England didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Pedri. And it's Hullet. Seedorf pinches it off him.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's made its way to him. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he shoots! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri.
England are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's in a good position here. Rooney could move up a gear here. Salam. And it's Seedorf. And it's Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Rooney. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. Pirlo, looking understandably energised after his goal. Pressing high and with purpose. It's a good run down the right. Rooney, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. It's Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for England.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 23, Rooney.
Tries to get it clear.
Messi. Number 20.
Oh, nice touch.
Nedved.
And it's
Number
Gattuso.
4, Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 17.
Beckham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Heung-min. Number 2.
And he's taking no chances there.
Substitution.
And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour gone in the second half. Here's a chance! And that would have won it.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Lam.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Climbs up big!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Gattuso. And it's Son Heung-min.
That's good play from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lam. Vieira wins the duel this time. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, good spread. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the keeper beats it away. He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot. And that's off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen. And we're done. England perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Security staff.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. In towards the back stick, punched away. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Rooney. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lahm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Nedved. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Seedorf. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Lahm. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rooney, and here's Drogba. Drogba, there's the shot! Goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pirlo, and that interception was most necessary.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rummenigge. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rooney, and he's all... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. England are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. And here's Drogba. And it's Seedorf. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hullet. Seedorf. Now he's got space here. And he's there to clear it. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. England are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams... Rooney! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Rooney brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Araujo. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Rooney. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf. Drogba. Hullet. Drogba, who does have an assist to his name. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Seedorf. Pedri. Araujo. Ferdinand. It's Pirlo. Now it's Drogba. Seedorf. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cross to the back. Climbs up big. Goal! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool take the lead. Pedri. Rooney. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Drogba. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rooney. And here's Drogba. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Ferdinand. And it's Pedri. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Rooney. It's Rooney! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for England. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Rooney. Number 21,
England
Messi.
are, of course, in a
Number
position
4,
to go to the bench should the need arise.
Coming on the field,
Now it's
number
Hullet.
19,
That looks a cracking ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo gets through on his own.
Number 10.
Well, that's certainly
Beckham.
more like it. They can't
Number
let the
2,
intensity drop now,
Gattuso.
Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Seedorf.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pass is just off target. More and more pressure on the ball here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Hullet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pedri
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
for Ferdinand. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Seedorf. Pedri. Seedorf. Collar touches it back. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Gattuso. So what can they make of this? And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go to...